Happy Monday, Paradise Ridge Elementary Evergreen 6th graders. It's Mr. Holman coming to you remotely from my house. Mr. Steiner and I have been talking today and we've been emailing lots of students. Love your questions. It's up for our second week of virtual classroom. Just to remind everybody, we're just mostly worried about you guys taking care of yourself, take care of your family, and we just want to provide some activities and things for you to do online so you can keep up with everything and stay in touch. We're trying to plan a few more Zoom meetings this week, as well as Miss Katie is offering to do one of those Zoom meetings and do PE, so stay tuned to find out more about that. Let me go to our week. We're trying to keep it just like usual, so if you take a look at our website, evergreen6.us, we've put our homework for each subject under the subject on that menu bar, and I'll just go right down this same list. Before I do that though, try to do your 30 minutes of math and 30 minutes of language arts iReady. That'll help get you eligible for our raffle. Congratulations to Maria and Ryder for winning last week. And not to mention the fact that it's going to help you keep up and work on things that just you need to work on and meet you at your level. So Mr. Steiner and I will be communicating with you this week and seeing how you're doing with that and if you need any help. Back to the Evergreen website. So for math this week, you'll click on math and realize that all you have to do is what we just talked about, that 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes of math on iReady, as well as if you have a question on our Zoom meetings, you can ask that or you can email me directly and I'll give you a hand. Next, we have science. Science, we have a couple of things. Some of them are optional. The first one is a Google Classroom virtual field trip search. I can't tell you how many emails Mr. Steiner and I have received about all of these online activities since all this started. And I'll tell you about 95% of them are pretty junky. So just like Ryder last week submitted one about, let me see if I can find it actually. It's on a form. Looks like I might have lost it. Oh, there it is. Field trip suggestions. Just put your name, put your field trip suggestion, put the link there, and then why do you like it? And before I've even done the video, Ryder put one down, which was ancient Mayans and a video library about that. So I'll check all the ones you guys like, and I'll make a new page on our website so that later on in future weeks, it'll give you something to go to and check out. And there are a lot of good ones out there. I just want to be able to get your help to sift through the bad ones. The Google slide this week is a slide about what can you do to stay active during these crazy virtual classroom times. So the example I put together has a short YouTube video that has Just Dance on it. There's Mrs. Holman doing some gardening, some yoga, my kids helping in the garden, walking the dog, and remember to keep some space between you and other folks. So that's the assignment this week. A couple of great questions. Anthony sent me one about getting your own photos on your Google slide. Our district, to try to keep you safe, is doesn't let outside emails email to you. So if you're trying to email yourself from an outside email, it won't work. So what you can either do is download the free Google Drive app on your device and then put your photos in a folder there, or you can just log in that device to your email and email photos to yourself. So make the subject or the person you're sending to yourself, and you'll be able to get them that way. You can also just grab some photos online. The way you do that is you go to Insert, Image, and then you'll be able to choose over here, search the web, upload from that computer, or if you put them in your drive, you can click on your drive right there. So all different ways to do that. But you don't have to have photos with you in them. You could just get them from the internet as well. Remember, the topic is things to keep you active. So in order to do that, you want to make sure that there are things everyone can do. I know somebody put like, I don't remember, some kind of a huge outdoor swimming pool. Great idea. Don't know if we could do that right now. It's a little chilly and quite windy right now, but good idea. Thanks for the question, Anthony. Let me see if I can get back to science. The big one this week is continuing your Volcano Notes. It won't take you too long because we just have that one page left. But the big one is in bold here on our website, which is to share your document, comment only, with 3 people below you on this list. So to make sense of that, you look down here and I put everybody's name in a row on that list. Now, if you get to the last couple people, you can't share it with the next 3. You have to go to the top, but I gave you instructions there. But let's just go up here to Maria. So Maria would share with Ben B, Jet C, and Madison C. So the way you share your document is you get to the document that you have, and there's this share button in the upper right hand corner. When you click on share, this is super important. You want to change it to anyone in Paradise with a link can comment. That's the one that you want. Now, if I'm Maria, one of the people I was going to be sharing with would be Jet. So if you start typing the name Jet, you'll see that he's one of only 2 that comes up in our district. Just click on that right there. So now Jet, once I send this, he'll have the opportunity to comment only. That means they can't change what you've got. When you comment on people's stuff, read over their notes and say, hey, this is pretty cool, this is good, this is something you could work on. For example, if I'm looking at Maria's notes, because hers are turned in, you just have to unsubmit Maria and then turn them back in when you're finished. And I look and see that it's Mount Shasta. So if you want to comment on that, you highlight the part you want to comment. This comment bar comes up. You click on that, and I'm going to put Great Volcano Choice. And I forgot to do this on a couple of yours. I commented it, but I've got to click the tab comment, and now that comment shows up. So she can see that later that she's working on it and go, oh, I thought it was a good choice too. Then you can come down here farther, like here's one that says last eruption, list with facts. Now, there aren't a lot of facts for the 1786 eruption, but there are a few. So if you have a suggestion, and I just ask that you have a couple of positive comments and a couple of suggestions, I might click on this and say, great. Do you have any more facts? And that would remind Maria, ooh, I need to find a few more facts about that eruption. Again, it's hard to find that on that one, but there is some out there. And if you're not sure, you can always email me and I can give you some links or some ideas on that. So I've just made 2 comments on Maria's. It's probably taken about 45 seconds. And that's how you do the commenting section for science this week. The next one is language arts and English. Mr. Snyder would like you to continue on that journal. And we think that we have the AR password fixed. So if you take a look here, it's got a bunch of things. It also has a little disclaimer. Mr. Snyder's been working hard at getting his things online. It's something that we're all getting used to. But if you come onto a roadblock, just message us or email us. If you message it on the Google Classroom, other folks could pipe in and help. If I go over and take a look at our new spot for homework, our Accelerator Reader, you're going to see that we have a new tab that has something called getepic.com students. So I know not everyone can see their they get AR books or go to the library. So we have this one free service that some of you have used before, and the class code is on that last page, CMP7953. And once you go to your class, which is it's both of ours, then you're going to see everyone listed there. Some of you have used Epic before. It looks like Bailey's done it before, Demetrius. So some of they remember. Jose, it remembers you. But all you have to do is click on your name, and if you need a pen or something, just email me. But this gives you a bunch of options of free AR books at your level. They're not all the classics that we're used to, but they're a bunch of short ones, a bunch of mid-range ones. It's just a great option. Plus, it'll even read the story to you if you'd rather. So that gives you a little added bonus there too. So that's language arts. Social studies. If we take a look there, there's no new information for that one except for he's got some video ideas and some things to check out right on your social studies page. I think we've covered most of it. Oh, super important. Make sure your parents get a remind. You can see that they've changed places and times for getting meals for Paradise Unified. So there are a number of places that anyone age 18 and younger can get breakfast and lunch, and they're going to give them to you in chunks of 2 meals at a time, because I think they're trying to make it a little more efficient, and so you don't have to make as many trips either. So that was sent out on a remind. It's also on the Paradise Unified School District Facebook page. Again, everyone, we're just mostly worried about touching in, saying hi. We're going to be calling everyone at some point this week, and our main thing is to make sure you are being safe and taking care of yourself and taking care of your family. Hope to talk to you soon. We'll put out our meetings on our Google Classroom page as well as Remind. And again, any questions, email Mr. Snyder or myself. Take care. Have a great week, everyone.